Namaste. Welcome back once again in this series of Oriental medicine. So today we are going to talk about the diaphragm. So as we all know that diaphragm is very important in the yogic breathing. It is very important in the deep breath. So if anybody say you that you have to go with the deep breathing, until and unless you have a healthy diaphragm, it's very difficult for you to go with the deep breath. If you are breathing shallow, if your breath is very shallow, it means your diaphragm is not functioning well. So how you can make your diaphragm functioning well, or how can you make it function well, is through three ways I'm going to talk about. And there are some muscles which are coming in use to make your diaphragm healthy. So the first muscle will be the ribcage muscle. Second will be your psoas muscle, which is start from your T12 vertebrae, that is your thoracic 12th vertebrae, and it started from the thoracic 12th vertebrae, connecting your diaphragm, which is near your ribcage, and going towards your femur bone. Okay, it's coming near your femur bone, attaching towards your femur bone. Then we are going to use the adductor muscles, which is in your or near your inner thigh. These adductor muscles are connected to the pelvic floor muscle, which is in between your anus and the genital organs. So when this pelvic floor muscle move, the diaphragm move. When it goes down, the pelvic floor muscle goes down, the diaphragm goes down. Up, pelvic floor muscle, diaphragm up, pelvic floor muscle down, diaphragm. So now we are, with the help of these few muscles, we'll try to make our diaphragm healthy. So how? So firstly we have to check whether our diaphragm is healthy or not. You have to just use the two fingers, the index and the middle finger, and try to insert or to try to go more deep inside the region which is just beneath your sternum bone. You have to feel the space just beneath your sternum bone. Here there is a connecting line which is going, which it's a diaphragm which is going and crossing the rib cage. So you have to insert your fingers near the space beneath your sternum. See if you're feeling pain, and you have to also feel how much fingers is going inside. You have to feel. If there is a pain, it means that you have to work on your diaphragm. The more your fingers goes in, the more your diaphragm is healthy. You have to feel it by taking your fingers deep inside the region just beneath the sternum bone. After that, if you feel whether it's going more deep or it's not going more deep, it's not going deep, you have to do the first technique, and the technique is just your rib cage. Or you can, if you want to check the exact point where we have to give the warming up of the rib cage muscle, is that you have to make your hand straight. Where your elbow is touching the rib cage, where your elbows are touching the rib cage, you have to put your palm and fingers there. Okay, your palms are coming on the side of the rib cage muscles, and your fingers are coming at the end point of the rib cage bone. Now you have to give a gentle massage or the warm up to the rib cage muscle. Keep on doing as much as possible. If you feel tired, you can stop in between and again start with the practice. Keep on going with the breathing. Inhale and exhale with the breath. Keep on going, keep on moving your hands up and down, and keep on warming your ribcage muscles, and stop when you feel tired. This is the one technique. The substitute of this technique is that if suppose you feel very much tired doing this, you can also just put your forearm here and just rub it. Make it warm. You can do like this. It is easy for you. I'll show you from the sidewise also. don't make your shoulders stiff. You have to make your shoulders loose and keep on massaging or keep on warming up your ribcage muscles. With the help of your lower arm. Yes, so this is the substitute of the first technique. And the second technique is rubbing or warming up the psoas muscles. The psoas muscles, again, which is starting from your T12 vertebrae, is going towards the femur bone. So you have to rub the femur bone, the part of the inner thigh, which is just near your genital organs. You have to rub it, or you can use firstly the right hand to rub it and make it warm. You can close your eyes, you can focus on your breath. Just keep on breathing and keep on warming up your psoas muscle. Right side, then left side. If you feel tired, you can stop in between and again start with the practice. If you want, you can rub them together, you can warm them together. And relax. The third one is you have to warm up or you have to use with the help of your palm, you have to warm your adductor muscles. So how you can warm? You can stand up, taking your feet hip width apart, bending your knees, making your spine erect as much as possible. If you want, you can hunch back, it's perfectly fine, no problem. So now start rubbing your thighs. Inner thigh, the adductor muscles. Again, if you want, you can feel the warmness by closing your eyes. This is the standing. If you want, you can sit down, no problem in sitting also. You can just rub your adductor muscles. Okay, so first is the ribcage muscle, then is your psoas muscle, and then your adductor muscles. So when we are rubbing the adductor muscle, it is directly warming up the pelvic floor muscle, which is just in between your anus and the genital organs. The pelvic floor muscle get activate, the pelvic floor muscle stimulates, which stimulates the diaphragm. These are the three techniques. So how we have to check after every technique whether still the diaphragm is helpful in deep inhalation or not. So how we have to go? Again, rubbing the ribcage muscle for a few minutes. You can check again with the help of 2 fingers. Try to insert the region just beneath your sternum. Feel whether it is going inside more after that first round of technique, first practice of the technique. Feel the pain and try to compare the pain before and after the practice. Feel still you are paining the same as you are feeling the pain before the practice. You can close your eyes and then you also can feel it. If you still feel that there is a pain, there is still problem in inserting more the fingers and still you are feeling it's difficult for you to breathe deeply, still your breath is shallow, you can again warm up your ribcage muscles. Okay. After this, again you can massage or warm up your psoas muscles according to your comfort with both hands or with single hand. After that, once again you have to check it's going in or not, whether it's still pain exists or not. With the third technique, adductor muscles, rubbing, warming up. You have to be very mindful. If it's difficult for you to be mindful, you can close your eyes so that your whole focus can be towards the muscles which you are rubbing. all the yogic technique, all the Oriental technique it's all about mindfulness, because every energy is inside you. You have to be very mindful when you are doing a practice. After that, again check, very mindful, feel the pain, try to compare the pain before and after the practice. And relax. So these are the three techniques of making yourself, making your diaphragm healthy, wealthy. So keep on doing this, keep on doing every day so that you can be healthy. Thank you very much. Thank you.